everyone, Donna here from Clever Crafters and welcome to our second video. So today we're making this lovely round flower embellishment. So our ingredients are today we need a 2 3/4 inch piece by 2 3/4 inch, it's going to be the back today, I've used green. Another 2 3/4 inch by 2 3/4 inch square for the large flower. 2.5 by 2.5 piece of vellum, and then we've just got a small scrap for the words. I've also, you want something like an embellishment for the centre. I've actually chosen an old button. That's an old cover yourself button. It's just the perfect colour today. So, some glue. We're going to need that as well. We always need glue. So the tools that we're going to use today is a round circle. That's a 2.5 inch circle. We want, of our set of 4 flower dies, we only want the 2 largest ones. So I think today I'm going to use Sweet and Smile today for the words from our 10 word die cut set. Of course we're going to need a die cutting machine, so I've got a Cuttlebug, but of course you can use a Big Shot or a diamond press. And how would any craft or any sort of project be without my glue gun? Alright, so let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do today is use our die cutting machine and cut out all of our pieces. So of course you could make these en masse, you could make several of them, which are really nice, great to make for a gift to send to another crafter. You can see there over at the side, I've got another one that I've made in a different colour. You'll be able to see a close-up photo of that at the end of the video. That will help a lot. So this is, you can see all I've done is I put my A plate down, my B plate down in the Cuttlebug, pop the paper down, putting my dies down, and then I'm going to run it through. So we've got some lovely dies. So when we do this, quite often on my machine, depending on the die, I really need to add a shim. So for those of you that don't know what it is, it's just an extra piece that you put in there to add a little bit more pressure. So on mine, I just can add like 1 or 2 pieces of cardstock. So it does depend on what I'm cutting. So you can see here that it's cut the blue and the green out beautifully, but I'm having just a little bit of an issue there with the vellum. As it turns out, it wasn't too bad. I was just able to snip into the corners there, and that was perfect. And then of course I've got the names. So even with the words, not the names, I beg your pardon, the words, even with the words, we always need to use a pick tool to get out the little pieces in the middle, so which is standard. Alright, so now let's pop this together. So we pop the circle down first, and we're going to get some hot glue, and we're going to stick that on together. Now I like using hot glue, it's fast and it gives a little bit of dimension, which is great. It just pops that up a little bit without being too far. So on the vellum, I'm very carefully putting it on right near the centre because I don't want it to show. I want the button that I put in the middle to cover over it. So because for anyone that's used vellum, you'll be able to see the sticky through it, so we don't want that to be the case. So now I'm just going to fill up the holes that are in the centre of those die cuts with some glue and pop in our button. So I really find those holes really handy because it enables me to line everything up. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just pop some glue on the back of our words. Now this is just standard PVA glue that I'm using. This is nothing fancy. I buy it in bulk, use it to refill my little bottle. What I really need to do is get myself one of those bottles that have got the really fine point at the top, so you know, to make it easier to put it on these fine words. So just dab, 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 putting that together. Oh, my tweezers, so I can position that. So what I'm doing is I'm just sticking it on the vellum. So when you do it, because those words actually go over, you know, between the petals, so you'll see that I will actually lift them up a little bit once I've stuck them down, because I don't want them to stick on any of the pieces underneath. I just want them to stick on the vellum, so we can see that they're all separate pieces. Just adds a little bit of dimension, bit of texture, of course, to the embellishment. So there we go. I'm just putting the word sweet up there. Sweet smile. Lovely. You can see, yeah, there it is. I'm just pulling that back off the backing. Okay, and I believe we're all done. Voila!